guys, welcome.
Hey, what's up?
CBR at San Diego Comic-Con. Alex, you're a veteran, and we've had a chance to talk a couple different times before. You once told me that Star Trek is supposed to work as a mirror to the modern day and reflect back, but tell people that the future can be a better place. And I want to know how this new show is going to sort of carry that mantra forward.
Well, we're the generation that is coming up now is facing a world full of division and so many problems that have been kind of handed down to them from the generations before. Yeah. And the reason that we chose to put the show in the 32nd century is because the characters in the 32nd century are coming out from a major cataclysm that changed everything for them. And this is the first class back in over 120 years. So There's a tremendous amount of burden and pressure on the shoulder of these characters, these young characters, to bring hope back, to restore the ideals that Roddenberry, had in the original series. And so it feels very relevant now. If you're going to do a show about young cadets figuring out who they want to be in the world, it felt like the right timeline to put them in.
And just as a follow-up, too, there have been a lot of ideas of Starfleet Academy shows. Like, how come this is the one that got pushed over the line? Is there something significant about it that we're like, this is the one we're going to go forward with?
I mean, honestly, I think putting it in once Discovery had set up the 32nd century, it gave it a whole new reason for being. Because if we had put the show in the halcyon days of the Federation, it would have been a really, really fun show, but it wouldn't necessarily have done what I think Star Trek does best, which is to be an allegory for the moment we're all living in, a mirror, as you say.
Yeah. Ms. Hunter, we've had several people who have joined the Star Trek universe being big fans already. Whoopi Goldberg was an enormous fan. And then we've had people like Sir Patrick Stewart who didn't know anything about it. And I'm wondering which camp you fall into.
Well, I didn't really know anything about it. However, when I was 7, I watched Star Trek with my mother and father. And I watched all of it. I watched all of Shatner and Nimoy. And so and because it was something that I shared with my parents and that they loved it, particularly my dad, that was kind of like a jumping off point for me. But then that was it. Then that was the end of my Star Trek kind of experience. Right. But then my husband had grown up watching Star Trek alone. And then we had kids, and we showed the kids Shatner.
Okay.
So they watched that entire series. So it's the beginning. It's the beginning of Star Trek.
Right.
That's as far as I ever went.
Gotcha. Well, that's what I want to ask you three about now. There's something about Star Trek that once you're in it, you're part of the family for life. And there are opportunities where you're going to get called back, to reprise a character. What does it feel to be joining the legacy and to know that you're going to be part of this enormous family for the rest of your career?
So they just posted the photo of me like in costume as a Klingon yesterday.
Okay.
I would say a little under 5 minutes later, I got a DM from like the ambassador of Klingons. I think his handle is like Ontario Klingon or at Ontario Klingon, and he DM'd me like Klapow, like welcome, like if you need anything, I got you. We out here in Toronto. I can't wait to meet you. And so like it's just like an immediate thing. You're immediately welcomed into this humongous family. And the fans are so passionate and really, really cool and friendly. It feels great. It feels like I'm home.
Yeah. For me, I get to play a character that's the first visual representation of her species in the Star Trek universe. So I feel very lucky to be able to bring this new species to the screen and create a character for her. And also the fans have been so welcoming of all of us so far. So it's just been incredible.
Wait till you see a cosplayer, as your character. That's going to be the most exciting time. And for you?
It's been mind-blowing. It's been life-changing. Yeah. It's I've said this before, but it's an honor. I think I'm just excited. I think I'm excited and willing to just be a part and serve this community as well as I can.
Amazing. Well, I know you guys have a big day in front of you. We have a little game. We have 3 boxes in front of you. There's a C box, a B box, and an R box. I'd like you guys to collectively choose one of the boxes, and inside is a gift that's going to power you guys through the rest of your day.
Wow.
Yes.
Can you be hard? This is serious.
Don't say we never gave you anything. Which one?
Which one, people?
I feel like Holly should choose.
Yeah, Holly, go on.
R? That's closest, Alex. All right, what are we getting?
Open it up,
All right,
Holly.
you got to lift it up, pull it up like a Lego. Yep. Nothing's going to jump out at you, I promise.
The top bit.
Maybe you should do it.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Let's have Sandro do it.
Aim it somewhere else.
There we go.
R for ring pop.
Pop!
Ring pops. Oh, that's really sweet.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Of course, please help yourself. You're going to need a sugar rush at some point during this day. You can take as many as you want. Yes, you help yourself,
I
please.
can have more than one.
We
will
have
do one.
plenty. Yes.
Actually,
Don't fight over them. Don't fight over them. We're a team.